Tonight on All Hart. Ever wonder how stars like Jennifer Aniston and Gwyneth Paltrow look so ageless? Ahead, we'll let you in on one of their Hollywood beauty secrets. Plus, she has starred in several movies and TV shows, including the hit show The Sopranos. And now she's shooting a movie with Eric Roberts, and she's here to tell all. Actress, acting coach, and New Jersey native, Lisa Regina is here. Hi, and welcome to All Hart. I'm your host, Lauren Hart, and I'm really happy you're here with me tonight because we are talking about some really great things, including Hollywood beauty secrets, summer skincare, and of course my All Hart pick of the week later in the show. But first, we're going to start off with what's trending. There's a new documentary out called Fed Up that's stirring up some controversy among the food industry, and well, it should. The documentary, which was produced by Katie Couric and Lori David, tackles obesity in America and the truth behind literally the greatest health crisis of our time. Take a look.
Over 95% of all Americans will be overweight or obese in 2 decades.
We're toast as a country.
The sugar industry is extraordinarily powerful. They're in business to make money, not to keep America healthy.
What if our whole approach to this epidemic has been dead wrong?
The government is subsidizing the obesity epidemic.
We place private profit ahead of public health. Systematic political failure.
By 2050, 1 out of every 3 Americans will have diabetes.
So recently there was a screening of the movie right here in Philly at the Kimmel Center, and joining me now are some of the folks that made that happen. Philly philanthropist Garrett Snyder, and from the Vetri Foundation for Children, Kelly Herron-Cole, and with them also is our friend Tina Krinsky from Julian Krinsky Camps and Programs. So welcome to you all, guys.
Thanks, Lauren. Yeah.
You're all playing a really important role in trying to tackle this problem because it literally is, you know, just massive to try to start to undertake. But first, Garrett, tell me, you know, your involvement and how you got the film here and how this all started for you.
Well, my friend is Lori David's daughter, and there was already a big initiative to have these advanced preview screenings of the film across the country. And when it came to Philadelphia, I got to host it, and these two helped me significantly. And I thought that there was no better way to present it to the public than with the Vetri Foundation for Children, because what Kelly is doing with Mark Vetri is so significant in replacing disgusting school lunches with healthy ones in inner
Tell me
city
how you
schools.
feel about it. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Not fit for human consumption.
Right. Absolutely. So, and then the film came, you saw it here, you saw it in New York, and, you know, is this a way that you've lived your life, or did you notice how kids eat at school change, like, as you've grown up? Because you're 18 now, you're all an old man now, you're a sage of 18.
I always was repulsed by school food. And although I'm not going to preach that I'm the healthiest eater in the whole world, if I'm going to eat a dessert or eat anything that might not be of the most health benefit, at least let it be fresh and let it have been made that day. Right. You know what I mean?
I do.
So rather than get a candy bar that's loaded with preservatives, have a piece of cake.
Well, Kelly, the foundation, I know, just does so much work in Philadelphia and really groundbreaking for us. And tell us a little bit more about what you guys are doing and how this sort of all coordinates with the idea of this film.
Absolutely. So we have been around for about 5 years, but have been doing programming in schools for 3. We've partnered with 9 area partner schools who have said, okay, we want to do school lunch differently. And we come in and we help them kind of make the change from the typical cafeteria fare to fresh-made, scratch-cooked lunch that is served family style. So it's about what the kids are eating, but it's also how they're eating it. So we help schools kind of transition to an opportunity to really treat the kids right, not only with the nutrition that they're giving them on a daily basis, but how they're getting treated in the lunchroom. And when we were able to partner with Garrett on the movie, it was great. One of the big takeaways from the movie is how do you avoid eating all the bad stuff that's in our food? And how you avoid it is by cooking. And so we wanted to really bring cooking to the schools. And obviously, the founders of our organization, Mark Vetri and Jeff Benjamin, really know how to do that, given their experience in the restaurant world in Philadelphia. So we're thrilled to be able to get to do what we do.
And that really is the challenge. Like, how do you, when you don't have choices? And most kids, you know, they don't do the cooking, they don't do the shopping, so their choices are really limited. So it's a good place to start with those ideas. And Tina, you know, you and your husband do so much work with getting kids moving. Tell us a little bit about your role in making this change and starting to get kids going.
I would love to. Of course, I have to first say that I was so impressed. I had the great pleasure to join Garrett and go and see what the Vetri Foundation is doing. It's so impressive. It's hard. It really is impressive. And it's hard not to be moved by that initiative. And I would love to get further involved ourselves. We see kids, we've been running camps and programs in the Philadelphia area for over 35 years. We see kids from around the world, and they come from 35 countries and all over the United States. And it is fascinating to see that there are allergies that are in the U.S. that other kids don't have in other countries. So we see the issue as fascinating and curious. What are we doing here in America? What can we change? How can we make it better? So I love what Kelly's doing and the Vetri Foundation, and I thank Garrett for opening up my eyes to that. And we have to eat every day, and the future of America lies on healthy Americans. So it's about time we stand up and do something.
Well, folks at home can start action by learning more about Krinsky camps and programs, and by learning about the Vetri Foundation. And hopefully we'll have more young people like Garrett here that are taking the initiative and doing something pretty amazing. Thank you all for being here.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it. Stay tuned when we come back. Summer skincare tips and things you can do at home that may help you look ageless. I'd like that. Just like Hollywood celebs. That and more. Stick around.